It's no secret that younger generations absolutely hate AI, and they really have a disdain for the art that generative AI creates. And there are three big reasons for this. One is the AI indiscriminately pools copyrighted art in order to train itself, and then essentially pieces those works together to create something of a new image. Another reason is the fact that it can lead artists out of jobs because they are required by the society that we live in to sell their product in order to survive. The problem with attacking these two issues is that they are symptoms of the third and final reason for hate, and that is because AI art is definitionally not human. By dissecting the human aspect of art, we can begin to understand what exactly performs the function of art and why people should care about it. On the surface, art seems to show the things around us in a new way. I'm sure you've seen some of these images that are just famous fruit paintings, which are just an imitation of reality. But if art were just a mere imitation, then why would we have it at all? Why look at a painting of an apple when you can look at a real one? Art must be something deeper than just imitation of reality. Even if something resembles reality, that doesn't make it art. If an everyday object can be deemed art, then art cannot be defined by purely aesthetic terms. No matter what your definition of art is, it's clear that there is something inherently deep about what constitutes an artwork that goes beyond just the surface of looks and sounds. This deeper level, no matter what you may call it, is a uniquely human characteristic of art, something that AI cannot possibly grapple with. In addition to this, art requires an authentic approach, which is something that AI is incapable of doing. This is because AI art is simply an extremely polished collage of its input data. What AI does is it pieces together different parts of human work in order to create something that the AI thinks would best satisfy the prompt that it was given. This is a combination of human reality that is being scraped together by the AI, which, as previously established, doesn't have the ability to approach art in an authentic way. In addition to imitating reality, generative AI also imitates art forms that were previously published. I want you to watch a video from the FBI of the United States and try to spot any original art in it.
Since Kash Patel took command of the FBI, America's biggest events have had a powerful ally watching from the shadows. Baseball's All-Star Week in Atlanta, the AL Championship Series in Seattle, Formula One roaring through Las Vegas, UFC Freedom 250 at the White House, the Kentucky Derby, the Super Bowl, the Winter Olympics, and the FIFA World Cup.
I'll save you some time because the video is very long, but did you see anything original in that? Of course not, and that's the entire point that I'm trying to make. Everything from the comic panels to the fonts, even Stan Lee's voice is ripped straight from the internet. This is just one example, but this applies to every single video and picture that AI has ever and will ever generate. AI can only use what it knows to create something, and since the product is just an imitation of things that we have already seen in the real world, then scraping these things together to create something different is not a form of art. This then begs the question, what makes a collage an art form, but an AI video not an art form? If something cannot be art because it's just a combination of things from reality, and we just established that mimicking reality does not make something art, then what makes a collage art? The difference is that collages still have the human characteristic to create a larger meaning out of the parts that it uses. This is an idea originally proposed by Aristotle. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. The whole of the collage is greater than the sum of its parts because there was a human behind it who made the decisions to put certain images in certain spots, use specific colors, and align certain newspapers in a specific way. A collage displays true creative expression because of the decisions made by the artist in order for the art to actually mean something. AI does not have the ability to do this, and the whole that AI makes is not greater than the sum of its parts. This is because AI uses calculations to make the best output for what the prompt is asking for. In addition, AI just pieces the parts together, and it doesn't have any creative agency over what it makes. The output of AI is just an illustration, but that does not mean that it is an artistic illustration. If you enjoyed watching me rant on this topic, please subscribe and leave a like, as it helps out my channel a lot. Please leave any comments below, as I really do enjoy talking about these kinds of things, and I want to see, what other opinions you guys maybe have. So thank you for watching, and I'll see all of you later. Bye-bye!